Welcome to Noël Space! And today I thought I'd talk about something that's not very science fiction-y at all. Matter of fact, it's kind of on the other end of the spectrum. It's a fantasy series that I kind of fell in love with. And since Lydia's in the room, I'm trying to go spoiler-free because she hasn't read any of them yet. And she's also the editor, so... It is Skulduggery Pleasant, which was a series that kind of caught me by surprise. I honestly saw a picture of the character before I even read one of the books. And I mean, I'm sorry. Look at this guy! Hey, hopefully you can find a picture of him to put here. But, I mean, just look at this guy. Look at him with the hat and the scarf. He's a freaking skeleton detective with magical abilities. How cool is that? How is that not enough of a thing to get you to read it or listen to it? Also, Valkyrie's awesome. She's so cool. And I'd be lying if I said that her and one of my other characters having the same last name was a coincidence. I thought the last name sounded cool. And I liked the original spelling of it, so. Now, as I'm trying to go spoiler-free, I can't really go much more in-depth with it, but I can explain why I like the series. Number one is its humor. Anyone who's read the series knows that Skulduggery is the most sarcastic skeleton on the planet. But then again, he's an Irish skeleton warlock detective. That's kind of a given. But, yeah, that was one thing that really drew me in, was the dark, sarcastic tone. It was so great. Not to mention, I loved all the stuff they had about how magic in that world works. It's so cool. Also, it's just one of those concepts that gets me thinking. I love books that do that. Excuse me while I evilly rub my hands. I will say, if there's any point of contention for me on that, it's that at the beginning of the series, Valkyrie, or Stephanie, as her real name is, when the story starts, she's like, I can't remember if she's 10 or 12, and she reacts to a talking skeleton, a talking magic-wielding skeleton, very calmly somehow. She talks much like a mini adult. And although I'll admit, back when I was 12, I knew kids like that. That's not exactly what usually happens. I'm pretty sure the kid would scream their head off and then faint. Or, whack him upside the head with the nearest blunt object. At the same time, and I will say that Skulduggery himself did kind of inspire some of my own characters from that. And he kind of got me to hate my own snarky skeleton. And although mine was a bounty hunter rather than a detective. Alright, well, that's about all I can really say until Lydia listens to the book. Look, yes, if you're interested in this series, my goodness, check it out. We've got the links down there. Here, please, I say to you now, check it out. It is a fantastic series from start to finish. It's just read it or listen to it, whatever. We're gonna be putting the Amazon link down there so you can get it on Audible or whatever. Or you listen to, you know. Alright, that's about all I have. Keep looking at the stars, everyone. Bye! You're just screwing around with the camera.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Intro!
That's just the intro.
Being Irish still doing it makes you sarcastic.
Yeah. I can't remember her last name right now. Shush you!